Vulnerability, it's a word that often evokes discomfort. We think of weakness, exposure, and risk. But what if vulnerability is actually our greatest strength? True vulnerability is about showing up authentically. It's about letting ourselves be seen, even with our imperfections. It's about sharing our stories, our struggles, and our triumphs. When we embrace vulnerability, we open ourselves up to connection, compassion, and healing. We give ourselves permission to be human, and in doing so, we find true strength. Mental health is just as important as physical health. And just like physical wounds, emotional wounds need care and attention to heal. Vulnerability is the key to unlocking this healing. When we allow ourselves to be vulnerable about our mental health, we break down the stigma and shame that often surround it. By sharing our experiences, we realize that we are not alone. We find support, understanding, and hope. Vulnerability is the bridge that connects us to healing and growth. Think of a time when someone shared their story with you. Maybe it was a friend, a family member, or even a stranger. Their words, filled with raw emotion and honesty, likely left a lasting impression on you. Their honesty, their willingness to be vulnerable, likely touched your heart. It's in these moments that we see the true power of human connection. Vulnerability breaks down barriers and builds bridges between us. Maybe it even inspired you to open up yourself. Sharing your own story, your own struggles can be incredibly liberating. It's a way to release the weight you've been carrying and invite others to understand your journey. There are countless stories of people who have found healing through vulnerability. In support groups, therapy sessions, and even casual conversations, people find solace in knowing they are not alone. People who have shared their struggles with depression, anxiety, or trauma and found support and understanding. These shared experiences create a sense of community and belonging, which is essential for healing. These stories remind us that vulnerability is not a weakness, but a sign of immense courage. It takes strength to show our true selves, to admit our fears and insecurities. It's a testament to the human spirit's ability to overcome adversity through connection and authenticity. When we embrace vulnerability, we open the door to deeper relationships and a more compassionate world. Section 4. Finding strength in sharing. The power of support. Being vulnerable doesn't mean baring our souls to everyone we meet. It's about finding those special individuals who make us feel safe and understood. These are the people who listen without judgment and offer a shoulder to lean on when times get tough. It's about choosing safe and supportive people to confide in. These connections can be with close friends, family members, or even a trusted therapist. The key is to find those who genuinely care about our well-being. Sharing our struggles with trusted friends, family, or therapists can be incredibly liberating. It allows us to unburden ourselves from the weight of our worries and fears. When we speak our truths, we often find that we are not alone in our experiences. It allows us to release pent-up emotions, gain new perspectives, and find solutions we might not have considered on our own. The act of sharing can be a powerful tool for personal growth and healing, and receive the support we need to heal. This support can come in many forms, from a listening ear to practical advice or simply knowing that someone is there for us. When we feel heard and understood, we feel less alone in our struggles. This sense of connection can be a lifeline during difficult times, reminding us that we are part of a larger community. This sense of connection is essential for mental well-being. It helps us build resilience and gives us the strength to face challenges head-on, and can empower us to move forward on our healing journey. With the right support, we can overcome obstacles and find hope and joy in our lives once again. Section 5. Embrace vulnerability, embrace healing. Vulnerability is not a sign of weakness, but a sign of strength. It takes courage to open up and share your true self with others. When you allow yourself to be vulnerable, you create space for genuine connections to form. It's the key to unlocking healing, connection, and growth. By embracing vulnerability, you allow yourself to heal from past wounds and build deeper relationships. It's a powerful tool for personal development. Start by sharing a small part of yourself with someone you trust. Talk about your feelings, your experiences, and your dreams. Open up about your fears and your hopes. You might be surprised by the love and support you receive. People are often more understanding and compassionate than we give them credit for. You might be surprised by the love and support you receive. When you share your true self, you invite others to do the same, creating a ripple effect of authenticity and empathy. Embrace vulnerability as a superpower. It's a gift you give yourself and others. By being open and honest, you you empower yourself and those around you to live more authentically. It's a gift you give yourself and others. It's the path to a more authentic, compassionate, and fulfilling life. When you embrace vulnerability, you open the door to deeper connections and a more meaningful existence. It's the path to a more authentic, compassionate, and fulfilling life. Embrace vulnerability and watch as your world transforms in beautiful and unexpected ways.